Before we do this review of Metro Last Light, I want to state that it is utterly ridiculous that Ranger Mode does not come with the game and is instead a $5 DLC download if you don't pre-order it. They state that it is the way the game was meant to be played, and after playing it, I completely agree. It adds the required element of stealth and rationing as well as picking and choosing your battles. This obsession over creating DLC out of things that should come with the game already is ruining gaming and pissing gamers off. This was nothing more than a petty money grab and the kind that I despise. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get to the game review itself. Metro Last Light is the continuation of Metro 2033, a game that went nearly unnoticed but was exceptionally good. You continue as Artyom in the polarizing world of the Metros after Nuclear Judgment Day. Now, instead of being part of a lowly outpost, you're a ranger within the D6 military outpost. Your friend Khan comes to you to tell you that there is a Dark One who survived the missile strike, and after informing the Rangers, they send you to exterminate it. Through this story, which just like Metro 2033 is extremely well written and pieced together, you find yourself pitted against the Red Line Communists, Nazi Fourth Reich, and any number of monsters. You have several weapon options along with customizable additions such as silencers, scopes, stocks, and damage enhancers. There's also sub-weapons to use such as throwing knives, dynamite, and firebombs. You still have to use a gas mask in poisonous areas as well as on the surface, and I still really enjoy that part. It gives you the sense that you're truly inside the gas mask with the heavy breathing, the blood splatter you have to wipe off, and cracks in your mask after being attacked. It enhances the experience. I'm also grateful for the new watch that tells you when you need to change filters, as well as more accessibility to finding filters throughout the game. What I like is they never try to overwhelm you with enemies, instead giving you the great ambiance of the Metro to sink into. When in populated areas, it's vibrant and filled with life. When in the metros alone, it's cold, damp, dark, and feels hopeless. The game gives you the emotion to feel through the setting, and it delivers. The problems come in two forms. There are several glitches that made me reload a checkpoint. One where my partner was stuck standing on luggage when I needed him to open a door, and another when he literally walked through the door, leaving me high and dry. The other problem is combat is too easy outside of Ranger Mode. I could take gunfire from multiple angles and single-handedly take out 5 or 6 enemies. Ranger Mode forced me to pick my battles, conserve my ammunition, and favor stealth kills more than anything else. It isn't easy, but that's the point. I want a challenge. Ranger Mode forces you to buy a lot more ammo, whereas I didn't spend a bullet on supplies in normal mode. Those problems aside, Metro Last Light is a beautiful game. Graphically, it's a feast for your eyes, and the sound effects will keep your attention as you listen for enemies. The story is immersive and full of life, giving a worthy performance. Metro Last Light gets a B+. Story is important, and Metro Last Light gives a wonderful one. The combat is good, but lacking here and there on lower levels. Enemies are plentiful, but not egregious, and most importantly, everything works. It is a breath of fresh air in the first-person shooter gaming community, because it actually utilizes a storyline and characters. Despite the game being around 11 or so hours total, it is still a solid game with decent replayability. Metro Last Light is a worthwhile buy. If you're looking for a new experience in the first-person genre, try Metro Last Light. You'll be surprised. For more information, stories, and game reviews, go to x1067.com. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Sean, S-E-A-N-C Anthony. And if you have any questions, requests, or random reasons, feel free to email me at seananthony@clearchannel.com.